Okay, so now let's get down to business. We want to start creating the standard pages that we have in the website, you know, home page, about us, contact us, and those standard pages that you have in a typical website. So by learning how to create these pages, you can build virtually any website that you try your hands out on. So to start out on this, we come over here to pages and click on pages. So here are just the sample pages that are installed in your WordPress installation by default. But now to create a new page, click on Add New. Okay, so here you see our WP Bakery, the plugin which we installed, is what gives us this option of back-end editor and front-end editor. Without it, all we'll have is just this plain place where we can type and, you know, create. This is not so convenient. It's not so easy because you don't know the layout. You can't see what it looks like. But when we click on this back-end editor, you see, it brings out this. So with this now, we can now use a drag and drop editor. So the first thing you do is to add a row. Now let me explain this. You have rows, and in those rows, you have columns. So you create a row and you now create columns, and in those columns you now have different elements. So you click on add elements here, and the first thing you add is a row. So here we have a row here. You see this? So this is a row. So inside this row, we can add elements. So click on the plus sign here inside the row, and let's add a text block. Now, remember the short code that we copied? Remember the short code that we copied from our slideshow? We're going to use it here. So inside this text block here, we're going to paste that short code. If you don't have the short code again, you can always go back to your meta slider and copy the short code. So we paste it inside here and save changes. So that's the first thing now. And once we do this, we're going to give it a title. So let's call this home because this is our home page. Then edit the permalink. The permalink is the URL for the page. So for example, www.yourwebsite.com/about. That is your permalink. So whatever you have here is the address that will lead to that page. So let's edit this and let's just call it home. Say okay. So we publish, and that's it, is published. So if we want to preview and see what it looks like, we can come to the permalink here, right click and open it in a new tab. So this is what it looks like. We are still going to come and work on it, so don't worry about this. This is it. We have created a slider. Let's create other elements as well. So let's put a text somewhere here. So again, we have row, and inside this row, now we can let's break this into 3 columns. You see here we have a full column, we have half by half, that's 2. So you can see different column layouts. What I want is 3 columns that have smaller sides and the larger column in the middle, which is this. So if I click this, you can see it has broken it into the 3 columns just here. If you hover over this place, you see it here. If I click this, you see it changes it. You see? So let's do this as 3 columns, which is 1/4, 1/2, 1/4. That's the larger column in the middle and the smaller columns at the left and right. So use this. Now, remember to do as I do. That's the way you're going to learn this, because at the end of this course, it's expected that you will have exactly the same website that I have created in the course of the course, right? So let's put a text box here. Let's put a header first. So to put a header, search for heading. You can always search for the elements you're looking for here, because you know there is a whole lot here. You can always choose different elements, but to avoid waste of time, you can always search. So we're looking for heading. So custom heading. Let's select that. Let's call this the taste of fire. Taste of fire. Okay, so scroll down. If the header has a link, if you want to link it somewhere, you can use this, but now we're not linking it anywhere. Text align, let's have it in the center. That's to centralize the text. Let's leave all this as default. Text font family, let's use Advent Pro, right? So all this we leave as default and save changes. So here, a taste of fire. Let's add a text block here as well. So you see the plus sign in this column. We click on this, add a text block. Let's copy this text. We need more than this. So let's just copy and paste. Right? Copy and paste. Okay. Let's centralize this. So highlight everything and make it center and save. Right? Good. When you make changes, remember to update. There. Let's add another element. Let's add a row here. Click on this. Click on row. Right? Let's split it into two halves, two equal halves. Here. Let's put an image here. So in this box, this half, to add an element, you just click on this plus here. So let's add an image, single image here, single image, like that. And here, to add the image, you click on this plus here. So let's use this, set image. So let's see the parameters, the image parameters. Image size, it can either be thumbnail, medium, large, full. So let's make it large. Image caption, no, we don't want it to have a caption. Alignment left, yes, is okay that way. Okay, so let's save this. Here, let's add a text block. So copy, let's paste to just one. This is just demo text. So let's paste and save. Let's make it, yes, let's leave it aligned to the left. Save. Okay. So let's also add a heading. Now, let me show you a shortcut here. You can always copy any of these elements. You can always duplicate them. For example, now I want to add a heading here, but I'm just going to come here and duplicate this heading. I duplicate it and I drag it and I come over here and I drop it. Can you see that? So I now just edit the content and let me call it redefining cuisines and save. Let's add a button here. So you see the plus sign. Let's add a button. The text on the button, what do you want the label of the button to be? Let's say learn more. The URL, so it means when they click, what link should it take them to? So for now, let's leave it blank. Style, let's say custom. To style the button, custom styling is the appearance of your button. So what background color do you want? If you didn't, all these other ones they are predefined styles that you can choose from, but custom means you want to style it yourself. So the background color, let's take this, right? The text color, let's just take anything around here, close to white. Okay. So shape, rounded, yes, that's okay. Size, normal. Alignment, inline. Okay. Yep. So let's see. Okay, so let's save this and update. And let's see what it looks like at the front end. So we'll come back to this our page. Remember, if you have closed this page, you can just come to your permalink here, right click on it and open it in a new tab. So come back to this our page and refresh it. Okay. So here. Okay. It's taking shape. let's make this full width. Let's make this page full width. Scroll down to the end of this. Now, this is only available in Rife. This particular settings here is available in Rife theme. Different themes have different settings. You can be using a theme that doesn't have this setting. So layout, content layout, let's say full width here. And let's update. And let's see what it looks like here. Okay, yes, good. I like this. So this should be left aligned. Let's make that left aligned. Text align left. Save that. Also, I don't like the space between here and here. I want it a little bit narrower. So let me get rid of whatever space is there. And to do that, now to edit any of these elements, if you hover over it and you see this pencil icon, that's to edit it. This icon is to delete it, and this icon is to duplicate it. So let me edit this. And in editing it, I'm coming to design options. Remember, what I want to do is to get rid of the space that is between the text and the button. So design options. So this is the layout of the text block. This is the bottom of it, the space. You can now choose what space you want here. So here I want 0 pixels. You type in 0px. Here I want 0 pixels, 0px. Type in 0 pixels, 0px, and you save. Right? I'll do the same thing for the button. I don't want any space above the button and between the text block. So I click on this edit button. I come to design options, and now I'm working above the button. So I 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, and save. Right? Then update. And let's refresh here and see. Yes, so this is more like it is what I want. So you see our website is taking shape. So why don't you pause the video right now and try your hands out on this? I believe you have been following and you have been pausing at different intervals to try yourself. So why don't you pause it right now and also try your hands out and see. Then we'll continue building the homepage in the next lesson. So go ahead, pause and do.